Today's the 22nd, I believe, or the 21st. Let me see. 7:03 in the morning, 22nd. Okay. As I got up right away, I had to come. I don't feel good. I'm in the gym, at LA Fitness, and I don't feel good at all. You can tell, look at my hair, everything. Just got a shower. I feel bad. Some stomach problems. What I was going to tell you is, immediately I can hear Rob from the Lakers, the owner, Jeannie, probably Jeannie in the background too. What they were trying to say is that they wanted to work something out. Yeah. They were wondering if they could give some money to me. 15 grand here. LeBron was going to throw in 5. Jennifer was going to throw in 2.5. TNT tried to say they were going to throw in 2.5, 3 times. And I said, you know what? Go ahead, man. I'll sign whatever you guys want to sign. You guys just get out of my life. And he said he was going to, Rob Palooka said he was going to make a phone call to get my kids home. All of them. They have 7 family members. The problem is, Graffiti and Phyllis and them, they've been doing shit like this for years, way before me. Even Obama, he used the satellite. If you remember back in the days when he was president, he was investigating him in the CIA. He used the satellite to fuck them. He was using the illegal satellite. So that's going to come into question still. He's going to be charged for that. When Jeannie and them they don't understand, I have all the evidence, everything I need, but they're going around the whole goddamn state telling people to kill me. Okay? Jeannie and Obama and Magic paid some dude, and I was asleep in Montclair behind a trash can, and some dude came by and shot fucking a shotgun. Boom! Yeah, and I heard Jeannie and them said, he's dead. Bunch of shit going on over here. Magic Johnson is punishing my granddaughter. She's a 13-year-old granddaughter, so I'm going to go to the high school. I'm going to go to her school and make sure that they understand they're going to have to file a report, a missing persons report, period. She cannot be out of school like that. Okay? You don't seem to understand what's going on here. All these people, Derek Fisher, TNT, halftime show, Shaq. Remember my nephew, I have a nephew, Manny Amador. He was killed about 9 months ago. He was on the satellite all the time. And I told him, I'm going to put you in jail. He was torturing me, he was raping me. He said he liked the sex that he was getting from all the girls, him and Melissa, his wife. So he didn't give a fuck. He said, I don't care about you. I'm like, okay, you little motherfucker. Shaq took his life, and Obama took his life, and Jenny took his life. They threw him in the in the water somewhere fucking over there in Los Angeles. Now the problem we have here, his sister's a sheriff. Yeah, she's a bitch. Her name's Jazzy Amador. Jazzy Amador knows they killed him. She goes to her mom and dad. She's sicko fucking wacko fucking sick bitch. She goes over there and tells her mom and dad, plus his wife, Melissa, goes and says that he's working out of town. Yeah, he's working out of town for 8 months. He's been working out of town with the union. That doesn't make sense to me, because I heard when they were beating him to death. I heard him screaming. There's a problem here. You guys understand the seriousness of it. They're fucking wacko. I'm going to subpoena Jazzy Amador. Okay? 14 days she'll be in a federal court subpoena. She does not show up, they'll put her in jail anyway. That's what I'm trying to do with all these people. I'm going to start subpoenaing Rod, everybody. 14 days they had to be in a federal court. I have the evidence. I will petition the federal court that they have knowledge of the satellite period, and they were aiding and abetting in the torture, in the rape, and the kidnapping of all my kids. And now, what will happen is they'll bring her into court and they're going to ask her, they're going to ask all these people, even my niece Jenny, Magic. They're going to ask all of them. Rob Palooka. Listen, Manuel brought you here because he wants to he says that you have participated and you have knowledge of crimes that have been committed on him for 50 years. Now, when you subpoena someone, it's a chance for them to come clean. If you do not, they're going to be sworn in. Manuel and the attorney from the federal government, they're going to ask you some questions. You are to answer those questions truly. You're going to be sworn in. If you fail to answer those questions, man, and if you lie, then they have the floor. They have a chance to petition the court to bring all that evidence into court. Okay? At a later time. So if we find that you're telling a lie, he can produce evidence against us and you'll go to jail. You understand me? So if she tells the truth, we're going to ask her certain questions. He'll have some evidence already. But the majority of it, they're going to say, okay, well, they probably either set it for a trial date, a court date, or something. But it's a way to get them in another way. You can subpoena them another way, get them in a different way. Now, I'm going to do this with my niece. I am going to subpoena Irene, my sister, and Jazzy. My sister is going to be asked because Jasmine has lied to my sister for 2 or 3 years. She's a sheriff, Rancho Cucamonga. She's a wacko. They're going to ask her. Irene, Johnny brought you here today. He wants to know if you have evidence. You have Jazzy is the one being subpoenaed, but you're here also because we want to match the stories with you and Jazzy. He says that Jazzy has told you a lot of things that are not true about this case. Therefore, you're here. We're going to ask you some questions. You need to answer those questions, okay? If you do not answer those questions, Irene, truthfully, you're going to be sworn in. But she's a Christian, so my sister will tell the truth. Well, yeah, Jazzy told me this, Jazzy told me that, Jazzy told me... Then they're going to bring Jazzy in and they're going to ask Jazzy, Jasmine, your uncle and them have evidence. Okay? And so Jazzy won't know, and then they're going to ask Jasmine to tell her side of the story. And they're going to find out that she's lying. It doesn't match up with what she told her sister. Her mom. And it doesn't match up with mine. At that point, they put her in custody until she comes clean. It's similar to that. That's the way it kind of works, okay? You gotta remember, I don't feel too good this morning. But all these people, I've tried to help them and help them and help them. They're so tight and they're so evil. They're beating my daughter every time I say a word like this. They're watching me on the satellite. If I say something, they start to beat them to death. My little granddaughter, Magic, 13, had her raped. Gypsy raped her. Frankie Acala raped her. Batman raped her. Do you understand? Do you understand? Duty from Cuca raped a 13-year-old girl. Do you understand who I am, who my family is? These vatos, I want them homes. If you're looking to this, please come down and find me. We can start killing all these people home. Legally, my constitutional rights allows me to kill, take the threat off my life. What are you vatos out there waiting for, home? The chingados, home. Let's start smoking these motherfuckers. So the vatos can come out of prison, we can all be real children. I don't like vatos like that. I don't make kind. Child molesters, I want to cut off their weenies. Let's cut off their weenies, home. Por favor. So I'm on my way to West Valley. In West Valley, there was a police officer many months ago. I was walking, and the son of a bitch told me to stop. And he called me over to him about 8 months ago. And he's an Upland police officer. And he put his hand on his gun. He had snapped that little button, and he put his hand on his gun. And he told me, I need you to hand me that knife that's in your pocket. That is not the procedure one does, period. He wanted me to hand the knife so he could have shot me. That's what he said he wanted to do. I heard him minutes before on the satellite. They were going over it. Okay? I told him no, I would not hand him the knife. I'm not stupid, home. He kept asking me. I said, no, if you want the knife, you get the knife. So I put my hands up on the side of my, like this, home, and I went to go to the car and put my hands on the hood of the car. And he grabbed my arm, home, bam! Yeah, I'm a federal disabled. Remember, I'm federal disability. And 3 other hulas came around the side. They were around the back. Yeah, and they came and they fucking all 3 of them jumped me home. But they were weak, home. I was weak, home. They couldn't even put me down. And finally, I fell face down and boom, right there on Foothill Mountain. Boom, home. Yeah, and they ripped all my ligaments or my muscles right here. You have some muscles behind your elbow. They ripped both of them. I was in traction for 4 months, home. They arrested me for failure to obey an officer. Okay? I could not. And he booked me in West Valley. How was I supposed to obey that? I would have been killed. So it's an attempted murder right there, home. They won't put it on calendar. They waited a whole year almost. They won't put it on calendar because it's going to open the case. Now, guess what they did? I went to West Foothill Courthouse, and I questioned them on that. She said they put it on calendar fine, but they changed the whole thing. The district attorney, San Bernardino County, changed it. They can't change it. Fuckers cannot change it because they don't want the attempted murder to come out. So they're full of shit, period. So I'm going to fight that. And then I'm going to fight that that's not the original charge, period. They can't take me to court. They can't even issue a warrant for me because, remember, state is closed. County lane is closed. FBI, federal is closed. They can't do anything. And if I have to go to court, then I want some more money. They're violating. They put me in the courthouse. They violated. So now we're talking about no matter what, charges, another false arrest, false allegations, premeditated murder. You're talking about corruption at the highest level, homes. And when outer state compact is, and they're broke, they can't take anyone to court, home, when it's been broken like that. So now I have to go to the court and tell them they're going to want me to go up to that district attorney's office. I don't fucking like those fuckers. I'll kill them, home. So we have a problem. So I think I'm going to go to, I got to get to L.A., homes, but they're fucking trying to stall me. Yeah, but I have to go take care of this. So remember, they changed it to 3 other misdemeanors. Yeah, I'm not letting them get away with it, homes. Everything's closed. So I'm going to have to make some call, get online today. There's a lot of things. They stole all my clothes, home. Obama and Magic Johnson and Jeannie told everybody. All kinds of homeless people. They brought in over 20,000 homeless people. And they're stealing everything in fucking sight, home. At the gyms, every fucking where. I don't have a fucking pair of underwear on, homes. They're taking everything from me. I need that gun, homes. If anyone can get out there and bring me that cuete, home, you'll see, homes. I'll take these people out, homes. That's what we want, home. Give me a call. Remember, my phone hasn't rang. 840 205 5838. Al rato.